day 33, One Object a Day, and we're going back to May 1975. I was 13 years old and I was on a scout trip to Giessen in Germany. Giessen was the twin city to Winchester, where I grew up, and we all jumped into this battered old Ford Transit minibus and headed off across the channel by ferry to France, across France, breaking down a few times along the way, camping as we went. Got to a small village just outside of Giessen, camped there, big schloss, big castle up on the hill, as some of these places did, and the next day we were guests of the city of Giessen itself. In the morning, we went to the printing works, which was a 13-year-old lad, not particularly that interested. But the afternoon was especially good because we were taken to the brewery. So my object for today is that somehow this has survived, is a beer glass for Giessener Biere, the Giessen brewery. We found this place fascinating. The aromas, the noise, the bottling, everything about it was really, really interesting, and we all really liked it. I was one of the younger boys there. But at the end of the tour, we were taken upstairs to a dining room. They all crammed into this lift, got up the top, and there was this dining room. We sat down around this long table with our hosts. These local German lasses came out in sort of traditional costume and served us their sauerkraut and sausage and gave us all a glass of beer. As I said, I was one of the younger ones there. The older ones were probably about 15 or 16. And we supped our beer slowly, making it last, and someone made the mistake of finishing their beer, and immediately it was refilled, and that was just a green light, and everyone suddenly was just chugging their beers. And actually it was the first time that I got a little bit kind of, shall we say, tipsy. And I guess the scoutmasters also were, because on the way back to the campsite, we were driving, they pretended that we'd broken down, got everyone out to push the minibus again, and as we all started to push, they drove off and left us, and there was a bunch of a dozen drunken young boys left in the middle of nowhere, having to find their way back several miles to the campsite where we'd camped. Hey ho, health and safety in the 1970s. Didn't you just love it? So day 33, Giessener Biere, a glass from the brewery, 1975.